What up, everyone? Mr. Florida back with you. I'm back in Hastings, Florida on Main Street. Brand new mural they just put up, or painted, about a week ago. Anyway, pretty cool, right? So today's video, I'm pretty much filming the progress of the revitalization, so to speak, of Main Street. Just had a Christmas parade. Last week. I don't know what this building used to be. I think it used to be a Ford dealer back in the day. Looks like they're redoing the inside. Pretty cool. So this used to be called Hastings Motors. It was a Ford dealer back in the day. You can see they're redoing the inside. So you can see it's pretty much a ghost town, so to speak. Got Hastings Coffee, a bakery, a nutrition store. Oh, and by the way, it's December 22nd, 2024. So, like I said, this will be a series of update videos on the revitalization of Main Street in Hastings, Florida. You can see they're kind of redoing the inside. It's pretty cool. A lot of the original, it's like some of the original windows are still here. Glass block, pretty cool. Pretty old doors. So anyway, this used to be I believe we used to be a gas station back in the day. A hardware store. Very nice people in here. I try to come here like once a week. Very nice guys who run it, and it's pretty much like it was back in 1920 when this town was pretty much thriving. All the nails and screws are pretty much sold by the pound, and pretty unique place, pretty interesting. If you're around, I would stop in and check it out. And right next door, they're building a library, I believe. Looks like they're just getting started with it. Pretty cool. Firestone tires. So anyway, there used to be a railroad right crossing right there. This town was originally built basically back in 1900 by Thomas Hastings and Henry Flagler, who ran a railroad through here. But was originally started basically by Thomas Hastings, who was actually was the cousin of Henry Flagler, and was asked to, I think there used to be a foundation right there. I think they're doing some test holes. So Henry Flagler bought a couple short line railroads, the one that ran across right here, and he started building hotels in St. Augustine, and asked his cousin Thomas Hastings to, who basically started farms to supply food to the hotels that Flagler owned. They started big. A barbershop here? I guess so. So anyway, this is part of the old Dixie Highway. It's got Graves bricks. See it? So this is where the railroad used to come. This was the railroad right here, and there used to be a huge rail yard right there, and there's one of the original buildings right there. That's one of the original buildings, and I'll put some pictures in the video, but right there is where the depot used to be. Right there, that was the Hastings Hotel, and that building's pretty cool. And here's what Main Street looks like. Pretty much a ghost town. Hopefully it comes back to life, but this is pretty cool. Used to be the Hastings Hotel. I wonder what this used to be. The metal doors. I guess this was a safe at one time? I don't know. The old Hastings Hotel. Like I said, railroad depot was right over there. There was a huge rail yard right there. Look at that thing. So there's a program, association called Main Street program that's trying to, I guess, revitalize and bring the town back to life, which would be great. This building's coming back to life, pretty cool. Oh, look at that. The original steel beams, pretty cool. I think they just put these windows in last week, so it's coming along. So back in 1985 there was a huge fire which pretty much wiped out this entire block. So most of the buildings were knocked down. There was a huge building right here, which I'm going to put the picture of. Used to be buildings here. So back in 1985, a huge fire wiped out most of the town, and most of the town was never rebuilt. A lot of the buildings were knocked down. And then also in 1985 they closed the high school, so that was, you know, nowhere for the kids to go to school. Between that and the fire was pretty much the nail in the coffin, so to speak, for Hastings. It pretty much never came back to life. That's an historic building. So I love this building. Firestone tires. I used to work at a Firestone dealer back in the 1980s, and I put on a lot of Firestone tires on cars in my day, especially some studded snow tires. A lot of you have probably no idea what I'm talking about, but that's pretty cool. Hopefully they saved that. And you can see some of the drainage. I guess they kept the drainage ditches intact for some reason. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. And I love that hardware store. Got to check it. You got to go inside and check it out if you've never been in there. Pretty cool, pretty unique experience. And the guy who run the place, I think they've been there 40, 50 years, he told me. Very nice people, very down to earth. So this is one building they pretty much restored. They did a really nice job on it. Looks like the original doors. So Hastings still, it's called the potato capital of Florida. Looks like the original doors. So they did a really nice job on these buildings. Nice awnings. So this store just opened up. Pretty cool. to nutrition store, Hastings Nutrition. And then over here, I think it's going to be a bakery. So hopefully it opens up. And this is a coffee shop. Hastings Coffee, which does pretty good business. There's usually a lot of people in there during the day. They have good coffee. And here's Hastings Nutrition. So as you can see, it's a Sunday morning and there's pretty much no traffic. So there's the original buildings. So this is pretty much what's left of the original buildings. That one, these, that one. And I'm trying to find a picture of that gas station back in 1920 when this town was basically built, but I can't find one. So if anybody has a picture of that building, let me know. I would love to feature it in an upcoming video. Oh look, they redid I think they redid all this recently. Did a really good job on it. Got soffit vents. See the soffit vents? Wow, they did a really good job on it. I think that's APHIS. They did a good job rebuilding these buildings, I must say. So next video, I'm going to bring my drone and do some aerial shots of the buildings. So that used to be a Ford dealer called Stanton Motors back in the day, back in 1920, I believe. So here's the mural they just finished last week. And they just had a Christmas parade last weekend, which I put out a video on, which will be at the end of this video, if you want to check it out. But I don't know when these buildings were built. There's a bank. I think that's a laundromat. Yeah, I think that's a laundromat. El Cheapo. So slowly but surely, hopefully the town is coming back to life. So, and there's supposedly a Dunkin' Donuts going in down there on 207, which 207 used to be part of the old Dixie Highway. Pretty cool building. Looks like they redid it. There's Norma D's Kitchen, which is packed during the day. Packed. You could barely get a seat in here during the day. Really good place to eat. I check it out. The Realtor. This looks like a pretty old building. I wonder how old this is. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, this is really old. Look at the lentil, the stone lentil up there. See it? Oh, got a crack right there. It's like the corner of the building settling. See it? This corner of the building settling. You know why? Because it's got no gutters. You need gutters on your buildings, people. This is the result. The water's coming down. Not to bring home inspections into this, but the water's coming down off the roof, coming down over here, and causing this to sink, and it's causing the corner of the building to sink. See the crack? That's the result of having no gutters. Buildings should have gutters on. Not to change the subject, but there's nothing in the building codes that say you have to have gutters, which doesn't make any sense to me. So here's the dollar store, Dollar General. Here's Main Street Pizza, which every time I come, looks like they keep adding it on. All that gazebo right there is all new. I got pretty good pizza. You got to check it out if you're in town. There's a Jeep with the ducks. Dollar General. Old church. Circle K gas station, Domino's, which changed hands a couple times, and then there's Route 207 that used to be the old Dixie Highway. There's Subway. So that's about it. So there's Main Street. The First Baptist Church. I wonder how old that is. I'll have to look that up. So anyway, it's Sunday morning, December 22nd. 2024. So this is part of the series of YouTube videos I'll be doing on the revitalization of Main Street in Hastings. So check out the rest of the videos I put out already on Main Street. I have like 3 or 4 out now, including the Christmas parade one from last week. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one, and hopefully everybody has a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year, and this building needs gutters. So I will see you on the next one.